What? Cause I'm beating him? Bro, he beat me cause I was high last time. And he won by a touchdown. I don't believe in that.
Coach, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the
No,
NFL
not unless you
playoffs brings
comment.
us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Mercedes-Benz
Not unless you
Superdome
comment.
in downtown New Orleans. Coming up,
Oh,
it's
I
a
didn't want the
battle to
ball
represent the
first. We'll
NFC
take it
in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Dallas Cowboys
though. And
and
we
the
ain't
New
know them.
Orleans
We ain't know
Saints.
them.
The excitement level around here at a fever pitch as we're underway in the 2020 NFC Championship game. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
We're gonna run the dive. We're gonna run the dive.
From the 32 now, here's first and
He
10.
ain't cover 4, cover 2. Tell me some more.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Not much happening there on first
You
down.
gotta sober me now, my boy. You gotta sober me. What you
It
gonna do?
closed fast.
3 yards on that
Cover
last
3.
carry. Here's second and 7.
You run cover 3.
Elliott.
Yes, sir.
43-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So after a good run by Zeke, another first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
This nigga off.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half.
Who watching my
Shorter
stream?
gains turn into bigger runs later.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And this one caught by
I had a touchdown too on my mom.
This is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide,
Hey, who
in
shit
tight.
that loud?
Doesn't
Can y'all
really
please turn that
matter,
down?
because he has such great skills, you want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Great.
So in Saints territory now. Here's
Please
first
turn
and
that
10
down.
at the
What you watching, bro?
35-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to
What happened?
And this
I said, what you
play
watching, bro?
will
That shit
go
loud as fuck.
yardage back at the 38.
Nigga talking about the coronavirus.
That's gonna wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Show ain't blocking.
Now on second and 13.
Y'all seen that track list for the Uzi?
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
As long as you go through your proper
What are you talking about?
progressions, the drag route can be one of
That
those
boy
very
got
reliable plays, because
14
usually
songs. That boy
it's
got
good for a
Chief
good
Keef,
chunk of
21,
yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys
Future,
like
Young
to get the
Thug,
ball
Gunna,
full of steam.
Especially
Dirt,
against man
Nudie,
coverage, 'cause man coverage,
Nah.
you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
That boy finna drop at 12 o'clock tonight.
Oh, he dropped it.
Gonna be incomplete.
No, he dropping. He released the track list.
What an effort to get his hand on that one.
I'm finna send it to you.
He was on the drive.
Decision.
Huh?
I'm gonna go for it. I was talking to you. You gonna go for it? Should I go for it? No.
And first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, hell no, not with this kick.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition.
Hey, it was 3 yards. I think I can get 3
You
yards.
came to play.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
13. Hey, wahoo!
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Okay.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight
I
ahead,
know what he's finna go to.
Also has that sense of where
I know
holes
for
are
a
going
fact,
to be before they
I know what
actually
he's finna
open.
go to.
I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard
I know.
line.
He's looking for Mike.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze.
Give me the pick. I knew what he would do.
And it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. One step away from a Super Bowl, and certainly defensively a huge key. They got to take him out.
Yes, that's all he ran on
To
me
do
last
that,
time.
they've decided to take their best cover guy to put on him. And the reason they want to do that, limit his opportunities because they don't think the rest of the receivers can beat them.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Good way to get back.
And he's going to be hit and taken down.
My defensive line been playing out of their mind these past 2 games.
The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Man, I'm talking about them boys get stupid sacks. You seen them get sacked.
From the gun, it's Breeze.
We come. Give me that, man.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
Did he?
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they?
Did he?
Just down a score.
Did he?
They come out firing right away.
Bro, what do this
And
nigga
found
want?
things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Elliott on 1st down, going to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Demario Davis there on the stop.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing up their
Is that Frederick? They got beat like that? Come on,
The
dude.
wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to
Oh,
them
yeah,
between
yeah,
the
yeah.
2nd and the 3rd level.
That's it.
His
You
first
can't even
catch
get
in
beat
this
like that,
NFC
my boy.
championship game, and it's a 1st down. And defensively,
He
they
just
were in
got
zone
beat
coverage there.
bad.
You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like
He
he
just
is.
got beat
To not
bad.
play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback. And still try
Get
to
off me,
cover
little
the
nigga.
field.
Oh, and now some space to operate. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. A tough run by Ezekiel.
Get off me,
Elliott,
little
the
nigga.
4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Oh, yes,
So
sir.
in Saints
Yes, sir.
territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. The first carry now for Tony
Yes,
Pollard.
sir.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 28 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
Oh, he
The
just
kickoff
laid
team on the field
kid.
now as they will send this one away.
You feel me, Jay? We
And a
out
short
here with
kick, taking it about the
nice.
16. Now, he nearly
Hopefully
broke
we
that
stay
for more,
up.
but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. And now a throw on
he ran
first
his
down
pick
there,
play.
but it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, but it's going to be second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check, check. Break it down, fellas. Break it down.
If he play action, it's that same play. No, he
On
ran.
second down, Kamara. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-0 to score after one on EA Sports.
No, you straight.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
8, can you jump? Come on, if 8 jump, that's a pick.
Field and inside the 45. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Always.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that.
Jalen, bringing niggas bills.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Please send him on a streak. Please.
Sammy.
To throw, it's Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
Byron, how you get beat, Byron? You in a soft squat. You're not supposed to touch him, and he's not that fast.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football
That's tough.
game.
That's tough.
Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
We tried, dude. We tried. What he did.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, QB, come on. Check 24. He's checking. Crash.
Breeze now to throw.
Good
And
pick.
he's intercepted at the goal line. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found
Nobody was there
whatsoever.
outside.
2nd and 10. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
The rush defense stout on
We gotta
first
make him
down.
respect
Here's
it. We
2nd
can
and
run
10
out of
from the 20.
information.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
We can run out of information.
34. 14 yards, good for a
I
Cowboy
would've beat
first
that, too.
down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to
Definitely gonna run the ball now.
From the 34 now,
Yes,
here's
run it
1st and
down.
10. This is Elliott.
Definitely finna
It's a
run that
6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4.
Shit, if you had Zeke, wouldn't you do it too?
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
I threw it late. Oh my mama, Coop was open.
Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down.
Did y'all see it?
Coverage there.
Did
Just could
y'all
not
see it?
catch
I
the
seen
football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Prescott lets it fly deep for Cobb.
That's a dot.
It's caught
That's
inside the 25.
a dot.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb,
It's a dot.
60 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Yes, Coop killing everybody. Oh my
Conference
mama.
championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Out is the kickoff
Oh, yeah, if I
unit as
stop
they
him, it's
run up
over.
and send this one away.
Told you, he caught me when I was sober. I mean, yeah, he caught me when I'm sober. And when I was high the first game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish. You're down 3 scores already. You've got nothing offensively.
My bad, y'all.
Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game.
You called me, Granny?
The energy level hasn't been there right from the
All
start.
right.
We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Man,
And he's
that's
able
on
to get
Chrissy
this
Boone.
one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. Running with Kamara. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the line.
He's out of here, coach.
And he will return this
He's
one
out of
to the
here,
30-yard
coach.
line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Threw it back to
By
him.
the linebacker, Demario Davis. Intended that time for Cooper.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Back. 53. Hey, Delta.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Looking long for Thomas.
What? Byron Jones, I need you to pick that.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, I threw
Attempted
a
a
pick.
deep ball there. They didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on third. Shotgun now for Breeze. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Pick 6, you got.
Picked off by
It's
Anthony
over.
Brown.
It's from here over.
There he goes, left side. And he will
Pick
score.
6.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Part of what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well.
He blocked my extra point, man.
The Saints have got it.
He blocked my extra point, dog.
Opening, and
I
there
guess
he
he
goes.
blocked it.
He's at the 30, 20.
Yes, he took it
10,
back.
and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Well, somebody over there going crazy. Who is that?
Me.
That boy's going bananas
Getting
over
set for
there.
their next drive.
Weekly workout,
Offense.
man. Weekly workout.
We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here,
Oh,
And now
my
here's
God,
another
bro.
interception. Picked off Byron Jones. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Jalen, you could have picked me up the block right there, too.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30.
Oh, my goodness. Get him out of here, coach.
Cowboys. Amari Cooper in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
and that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before
Cisco
that,
is
let's see if
30-2.
they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
And that's crazy. I was just trying to get a field goal right there. He gave me a touchdown. My pants came from France.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
We gonna hurt Kamara. I gotta work 8.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Passing upstairs on the 1 yard line. Let's do it.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
What is mine? That is yours.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And that will be incomplete.
That's my
a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Here's Austin. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go to Elliott again. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 3rd down, it's Elliott.
I couldn't stiff him. Come on, man.
First down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
This man done with the, he done with the dime. Double triangle. Whatever the cornerback you want to do, the left stick to the left. I mean to the right.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Just to get
the run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, kill. 47. Check, watch before. You. Hey, watch that. Check, right.
To throw is Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. This is caught.
He caught that.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day.
Coop is like that, man.
They come up in an offset.
Coop is like that, dog.
Now Elliott. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
Oh, you're done.
Continue to put this one out of reach. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen.
It's 37-2.
When you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
I don't know.
The Saints offense on the field.
Well, so that I'm out tomorrow.
And on the last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
You keep, all right.
is a little more
Alright,
consistent.
Jalen gonna make that boy fumble now.
At least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Yeah, take him into that shot. He too slow.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Here's Breeze. This is caught by Gill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game.
I don't
Because
spam
that's
play.
evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Oh, he's
And
just
my
throwing this shit.
goodness,
Now.
another interception. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
I'm finna play Sam's. I'm check on my folks, man. See how they live.
What the super spy over there doing, man?
Gotta go see what Slap doing.
Bro, this nigga broke 5 tackles.
You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. One quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Hey, 95-56. Pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Check.
He supposed to man Stefan up on whoever he's sticking in it.
First with Kamara. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a
Hey, Jay, level I picked the school yet?
a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You got any more offers?
Breeze now. And Thomas has it. And they'll get this
I don't know why, but I just thought about a time when you were asking about South Alabama.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball.
See what's going on.
You're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And a big one.
What you waiting
He's
for?
taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Oh, so he definitely don't want to play me.
The team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go. And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. And you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
Get off me, little nigga. Let's do it, Zeke.
Because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Prescott now. That's complete to Cobb.
They call him for holding the phone. Sad.
The Pro Bowl guard from Notre Dame, Zach Martin. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Here's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup.
That was so tough.
It's a big play for the Cowboys.
Gotta let me
on
tell you,
3rd. And even 40 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Prescott throwing complete to Cobb. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase.
Damn, y'all ain't interested in my game no more.
He tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 12, Breeze gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps.
Take the point like I told me.
The middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Okay, big bad. What you say?
Ready. Yellow waiting. 3. I got 1.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
To throw is Breeze. He gets it
Oh,
to Thomas.
dang.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Breeze. And this is caught. They get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Will Lutz on for the point after. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Elliott going to bite off about 7 on that one. A good run on first down. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
I want it that way.
This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
I hate when I do that. Man, look at that, man. I hate when I... Come on, man. Y'all gotta chill, man. Y'all gotta chill. Wow. Nigga went right up the middle. Break the top. He broke the top. That's bull. That's bullshit, bro. Nigga ain't ran the ball the whole game. His first run, bro. I told you, Leonard Fournette saved him. I gotta gamble, though. I gotta start throwing that shit down the field.
You losing?
Nigga not even good, bro. He said he could do the fucking pass.